Welcome to MTA Arts and Design's guided tour of Person for Art collection in New York subway and rail stations. I am Yaling Chen, Manager of Arts and Design. In this podcast, we'll visit the artwork by artist Kel Lane at the Knickerbocker Avenue Station in Brooklyn. On the platforms of the elevated Knickerbocker Avenue subway stations on the M line, artist Kel Lane created the Dicks, a series of steel sculptural panels with intricate lace-like pattern in the form of steel shovels. The shovels are arranged in a pattern reminiscent of architectural arches. Lane was drawn to the image of the shovel for its contrast between the functional shape of a utilitarian object and the elegance of a classic arch. Each of the 28 sculptural panels in steel was hand-carved by Lane in her studio and then galvanized and painted to enhance the durability and to assimilate the handcrafted grillwork suggestive of Brooklyn's past. The artwork merges two specific architectural ornaments found on surrounding buildings to create a new pattern, one that evokes both the past and the present. According to the artist, the imagery on the Knickerbocker panels comes from both a history of the local architecture and a history of my own work practice. I have been working with the shovel image for a while. I appreciate the shovel as a humble, practical object that has an elegant form like a Gothic arch. The shape to me subtly connects class, religion, labor, and luxury. The pattern in the shovel shape was taken from the local architecture, patterns that were repeated in the nearby brownstones of Bushwick, Brooklyn, end quote. Kel Lane was trained as a welder before becoming an artist. She turns industrial objects into delicate, contemporary works of sculpture. Using a plasma cutter and torch, she carves intricate decorative patterns into such industrial cast-offs as I-beams, oil drums, and shovels. Her work juxtaposes the domestic with the industrial, marrying functional objects often associated with blue-collar and masculine environments with patterns commonly used in textiles, such as lace, veil, or tapestry. These utilitarian objects are thus transformed from their conventional past to become beautiful objects incised with light and air. The artwork was commissioned by MTA Arts and Design as part of MTA New York City Transit Station Renewal Project for the M Line stations. Artworks by George Bates and Laura Giblini can also be seen at the neighboring stations at Central Avenue, Seneca Avenue, Forest Avenue, and Fresh Pound Road stations, bringing art to places where many artists make their homes.